2013 the Constitution of Zimbabwe Amendment number 20 Act of 2013. As you know, the constitutional search is a gradual process. And the changes that we are seeing now being plotted by Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF regime seek to reverse constitutionalism idea that produced the 2013 Amendment Constitution. After using it for 10 years, this is what we are seeing now. An insurrection against the constitutional wish of the people. Let me disabuse the actors, any actors, that the Constitution is not the document or what is in the document in terms of constitutional text. The Constitution is invisible, is untouchable, it resides in the hearts and minds of Zimbabweans. The agreement that we will have term limits, it's a fundamental constitutional issue, which this nation went to war for. One person, one vote, in democratic governance. It is being reversed now by the machinations of Mnangagwa and his illegitimate ZANU-PF regime, which has actually captured the legislature, the judiciary, the executive, and has removed their location in the country of these three pillars of government to Precab farm. So we are having here a nation which is being governed by an individual and his sidekicks from Precab animal farm in Kwekwe. So the home and seat of the three conventional arms of government have been usurped and captured as we speak. So I'm still responding to the issue of the constitutional value that Zimbabweans created to say no individual should govern for 10 years as president. Zimbabwe is a nation of 16 million people. We have no starvation of the human resources to lead us, to develop our country, to enjoy maximum freedom, to undertake our professional, pursuits and callings. And why then would we be stuck to a person who was there, in fact, in government for 45 years? Mnangagwa was there since 1980. Therefore, the National Democratic Working Group is fighting both the illegitimate ZANU-PF stay in power, because it's illegitimate from what we saw in 2023. And we are also fighting the individuals, not only Mnangagwa, those who, the sidekicks, the surrogates who have teamed up with him. The National Democratic Working Group is fighting that. My brother Clarence Maduko, this is what this nation is demanding, what we are saying, because the National Democratic Working Group has become a legitimate democratic voice of Zimbabweans. As we research to have the National Convention, Dadiravanu, and Imbizo, so that the nation will formally resolve to deal with the situation and to face Mnangagwa and his illegitimate ZANU-PF government head on. Because the truth is, the Zimbabweans have done that to colonial regimes. Once upon a time, a white leader said Zimbabweans should not expect a people's democratic government in 1,000 years. Ian Douglas Smith said so. Again, the predecessor of Emerson Mnangagwa, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, who wanted to die in power. Again, made declarations, he had degrees in violence. Zimbabweans abhor violence. You know, this direct issue we are having is an expression of freedom, ideas. They go into our governance, into our community, and we live better. But Robert Gabriel Mugabe's government destroyed this nation. And then the successor has done wonders in the same direction. So, the politics to say that if they change according to the constitutional text, it's very undemocratic, those changes, even if they comply with their own constitutional text. Remember, it was authored by Kopak at the time when Robert Gabriel Mugabe had executive authority and power in government. He is the one who presided over the authorship of the text of what is in the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 20, Act of 2013. And Mugabe signed under his hand what he wanted. So those powers are not democratic, they are dictatorial. So complying with an undemocratic constitutional value does not absolve Emerson Mnangagwa and his team in terms of blameworthiness. They are continuing brewing up dictatorship, which is destroying this nation. So therefore, whether they are doing it politically or constitutionally, we are saying the nation of Zimbabwe that we represent as National Democratic Working Group abhors those changes, condemn those changes by acclamation, by the strength of their voices. Zimbabweans are saying, no, this is grand nonsense, because they want democratic civilian rule, which can only come out of legitimate, free and fair, open, constitutional elections in the country. I think, Chair, I have done justice. The team players can come in and express their view to these three questions.